Hey guys, what's going on? It's Twintuitive717. I am back with another reading, guys. I am here hanging with the saucy beeves. She's back. You know, it's weird because I had the cat tree for her, but I think she didn't like it. Like, she was like, no, like, I want a spot on the table. And it took me a while to, like, figure it out just because, like, she kept jumping up on the table and I was like, oh, I don't have room. But then, like, I kept hearing from her, like, make room, like, I want a spot at the table. So today I finally figured it out and I was like, oh my god, she wants to be, like, actually on the table. So yeah, here she is with a little spot over here, and I've, like, shifted over and switched the angle. I'm sure she'll go into the cat tree, but I think for her it was like, well, we usually do the readings together and I'm on the table. So the saucy beeves. Huh? She wants to be a priority, huh? It's kind of like the theme for the reading, and that's what I feel like many of the divine feminines are now sending out to the divine masculines, is that, you know, if I'm not going to be the top dog, the top priority, then I don't want it, you know. And this is a part of a lesson that many of you came here to master, especially in relationships and love relationships. And that's why you've chosen to step on the twin flame journey, is that, you know, there's been a lot of patterns for you, and not only you, you know, like your family, your generation, your ancestors. And I think that twin flames are really here to demonstrate what healthy love is. And in order to do that, we have to be authentic going into these connections. And so I feel like for many of the divine feminines, like at this time, you know, a lot of you are in a comfortable place. You know, you may be single, celibate. Many of you may be flirting, but you're preserving your sexual energy. I feel like a lot of the divine feminines have learned a lot about their sexual energy, and they continue to learn a lot about their sexual energy. And I would say it's helping to heal a lot of your divine masculines as well, especially if many of you have been intimate with your masculines, and then if separation occurs, you remain celibate. And it's because many of you have that inner knowing that there's a lot of things, you know, that, oh, sorry guys, I had to burp, and it's like I was like closing up in my chest. But these are important messages. I'll get to the cards in a minute, but I feel like, you know, the divine feminine's awakening to a lot when it comes to preserving, you know, intimacy and sexuality and sensuality. And for a lot of you, I feel like, oh, it's okay. It's okay, my love. I'll pick it up later. It's okay. Let's move these things out of the way even more. There we go, my sweet. Are you okay? Are you comfy here? Are you cozy? Is this cozy enough for you? Have your little bowl close by? You one saucy beaver, you know. You know that? He's a real saucy thing when you're ready, you know. This way I wanted the whole time. Was an actual spot on the table. But it's something else, little man. Okay, guys, let me get back to the reading. But, you know, like I was saying, the divine feminines are learning a lot about preserving your energy, and I feel like it's helping to heal many of your masculines, okay? And it's helping to heal, like, addiction, okay? So if many of you have had experiences where you feel like your divine masculine has suffered with any types of addiction, you preserving your energy, protecting it, not even your divine masculine has access to your energy. Okay, and that in itself creates healing for this divine masculine. Like many of you right now, I feel like because you want to be of priority, you have that self-esteem, you know, that value within yourself, your self-worth. I feel like it's you know, it's helping your divine masculines to heal in the sense of like, what kind of partners am I attracted to? Because for a lot of you in the past, you keep sending out this like very clean energy to your masculines. And I feel like because a lot of them have dealt with addiction, substances, vices, a lot of promiscuity as well, entertaining partners who are very open about being promiscuous and having multiple partners and just being, if I can just be blunt with it, just dealing with people who are very careless with the idea of intimacy and sex and engaging with another person, for love and intimacy and what the purpose of that is. I feel like a lot of your divine masculines have really been tainted. And that's why many of you might find like this whole paradigm exists between you two. Like you might have a divine masculine that is completely promiscuous, while on the opposite end, you might be like the type of the divine feminine where it's like you don't have a lot of partners, or you've never had a lot of sexual partners, or you yourself are celibate. Okay, it's that type of energy where it's like, you don't have those types of triggering or wounding along your path that makes you feel very like obsessed with sex or just whatever the case is. I feel like you have a lot more control over that, and it's helping to heal this divine masculine in a lot more ways than you realize, and staying true to the fact that you do have a lot of strong beliefs and values around intimacy and who you connect with, and I think that you're the type of divine feminine where it's like you meet one person and you just want to be with one person. But many of your divine masculines may be caught up in a world where, that message of just, being with one person may be very skewed, or it may be very distorted in their eyes, something that's not possible, or, for them, it's just very tainted, and they keep attracting partners who keep pushing that lifestyle. But then, deep down inside, there's that split in their heart space, and that's where you come in, divine feminine, because they can't seem to stop feeling attracted to this groundedness. All right, so whatever you guys are doing, keep it up. Keep creating those strong, healthy boundaries, and mostly keep taking care of yourself. A few messages that I'm getting from many of you is like sleep is really important right now. If a lot of you guys get really busy, don't feel guilty about sleeping in, okay? Because I've been getting that message for some of you, like when it comes to your body getting rest and sleep, some of you need to work on associating the feeling of like getting deep rest and the feeling of guilt. Like, I need to get up, I need to be somewhere, I need to be doing something. I'm feeling like the universe is communicating to me to share this for some of you, that it is okay to rest. A lot of you, your body, you might be feeling a lot of aches and pains, a lot of fatigue, and you don't know where it's coming from. You might feel really unmotivated because you have a lot of fatigue. Make sure you guys are honoring your body. Sleep in, get a lot of fresh air. Do things that are very just like soothing and calm for your soul. Like do yourself a favor and expose yourself to things that are very soothing and very calm, because I feel like a lot of you need some nurturing right now. All right. And the only person that can do it for you is you. Okay. So take a time out, guys. I'm going to go ahead and dig into the divine masculine's energy, and I'm going to find out what it is they're up to. I do feel that many of them are quiet at this time because it's like they're trying to sit there and really like channel your energy, divine feminine, because they can't feel it. Usually you would be giving to the connection energetically, thinking of them a lot, but I feel like as soon as a thought comes up about your divine masculine, you're very quick to dismiss it. And many of you are very quick to shift your focus from the twin flame journey or your counterpart to something else. But the most important thing is that you're in the practice of switching your thinking. I feel like many of you are mastering that at this time. So how does your divine masculine feel about you right now? Because I feel like many of you are just being really Queen of Swords right now, especially with being able to shift your thoughts. We have the Ace of Cups. A lot of them want a new beginning in love, but I feel like they're silent at this time because like they need to feel you again in order to know how to come at you. Like a lot of healing is going on for them. So don't think that, you know, it's like you might be feeling divine feminine, that it's like, I'm done with this. Don't think that I'm done with this energy is for nothing, okay? Because it's definitely having an impact on your divine masculine, okay? And many of you don't even care to feel it right now. I'm hearing a lot of you are feeling really repulsed by tarot readings. Many of you may want to like stop doing tarot altogether. You may just be like, barf. Okay, and I know I mentioned it in the previous reading, but it's just the vibe that I'm getting. But I feel like this is a necessary place for the divine feminines to get to in order for your divine masculines to truly start the work, in order to admit to themselves that they really do want a new beginning in love, and not only just like love, like healthy love. Okay, love that feels like friendship set on fire, to be honest with you guys, is what I'm feeling. They want that passion too. They don't want a contract or a roommate, or like I'm hearing in some cases not even a soulmate. Like in this lifetime they said, I want that passionate fiery love, and the universe said to both of you, are you sure? Because it's going to come with a lot of trials and tribulations. And you both were like, no, I've spent enough lifetimes, you know, feeling what it's like to just be civil with someone or give too much or never be appreciated for what it is. I feel like both of you said, universe, we really want to know what it's like to kind of feel that spark in love. Okay. And, you know, being the souls that you both are, you know, you are also a conduit, I'm hearing, for, you know, positive things to be implemented or new seeds to be planted here on this earth, especially when it comes to love. Like, this is two people who, when they connect, it is like just both of them exist in the room. Like, this is a masculine that is really, really passionate about this divine feminine, and it's taking these intense cycles between them for this masculine to recognize that this is what I want. And I feel like they're feeling it. Like, if you guys have kind of cut it off, they're feeling it. What do we have here? The Page of Swords. Yeah, cut it off. I feel like they're feeling you in this place. But again, you guys are mirroring each other, because it's also kind of allowing them to pull out the swords in their own life and figure out what's standing in the way of this new beginning here in love, right? Like, I feel like the ace is trumping right now whatever they have to cut through, like whatever type of bullshit they have to cut through. A lot of your masculines too may be like maturing at heart, and what this means is like standing up to spouses and parents. Okay, and that's like really specific, but I'm just hearing that for some of you. That could be two karmic factors that are in the way of your divine masculine truly breaking free and you know, kind of like expanding their seed on their own, or expanding new seeds on their own. It's kind of like doing a bit of breaking away. But the thing is like, they can't just break away and in a way that, you know, creates or just continues on the conflict. I feel like what's going to happen is, you know, they're going to be forced to let's find out. They're going to be forced to kind of face this with like grace and integrity and honor, have open and honest conversations with people, because, you know, swords energy is all about communication. And I feel like page energy is just like the messages they're getting, right? Like if right now, a lot of your masculines, like, they just want peace. They want love. They want that passionate love. They want whatever's on their mind 24/7, which is you, divine feminine. And not only you, but it's like, they have bigger fish to fry. Like, they have bigger plans with you, right? They want to know what it's like to experience coming home to someone, sharing their goals and dreams with someone, sharing their thoughts and innermost feelings with someone with a feeling of trust, starting a family, you know, going on vacation with your family, watching their child grow up. Like, these are a lot of experiences that many of your masculines haven't had in like a really genuine way. Like, some of them may not have kids. You know, some of them may have kids, but it's like they're just learning, maybe now because of your presence in their life, how to be a more present father, or how to be a more, you know, present parent, how to appreciate the finer things in life, the small things in life. I feel like many of those masculines are really just now stepping on this journey, and I feel like in order to do that, ooh, that's way too many. In order to do that, they really need to create some space and to separate themselves away from certain people, certain influences that maybe like they have a great deal of influence over your divine masculine. That's why I channeled like parents and maybe a spouse or like a long-term partner where they feel like you owe me something. I feel like a lot of your divine masculines are breaking through that illusion here with the Page of Swords, which is like, Page of Swords are just messages, right? Because we have to remember Knights are about action, right? Like that would be the action they're taking. But right now, these are the kind of thoughts that they're thinking about and they're having in their head right now. It's like, wait a second, like I need to cut through the bullshit and realize that like I need to make my own decisions here. So what actions are they planning on taking then? According to this Page of Swords card, can we clarify that, universe? What actions are they planning on taking based off of these thoughts? Okay. Yeah, we have more Swords energy. It's almost like they're like, I need more time. I need more time here. We have the 8 of Swords here coming through, but you know, the number 8 itself is about advancing. Okay, and it may seem like they're in a tough spot right now, but I feel like what's going to end up coming through, oh, look at that. We have the Ace of the Wands at the top of the deck. I was kind of getting to that, which is like a new idea. Like there's, yes, they may seem like they're in a bad position right now, which many of you could be picking up on, like just kind of anxious energy coming from your divine masculines. It could be really, really exciting one minute, really sexual, really passionate. But again, this divine feminine's like, nope. You know, before you would just get lost in the energy and just like, you know, you would melt into the energy, but not right now. And I feel like that's what's kind of pushing them. Okay. It's almost like this is accepting karma. Okay. Because 7 is when you really had the confidence to, you know, get out there and put yourself out there. And maybe you fell flat, you know, with the 8, but the 8 is a time of thinking. It's a time of contemplation. You can't move, right? Like you're tied down a little bit, right? That's why I was saying for a lot of your masculines, they could be in situations where they have to kind of stand up to certain people. And that's what's making them feel like their eyes are tied and their hands are tied. But it's like, do you really want to be in this position? So, but in this deep contemplation here, they are thinking about new opportunities. Like 2 aces in the reading, it definitely speaks of new beginnings and new beginnings in love with the Ace of Cups and my rose quartz that fell. It's a strong message for many of you that can pick up on your divine masculines right now. You know, they're silent, but it doesn't mean that like in the 5D, like I feel like in the 3D they're silent, but in the 5D, like a lot of you can intuitively feel what's going on, but there's also this energy of like, I don't care. You know, it's like, I feel like the feminine, as the divine feminines, you maybe do care, but you're energetically tired. And that's why I was telling you guys, make sure you sleep, make sure that you honor rest, and you get your body some decent sleep. Like I'm talking about like, go to bed at like 6:30 and wake up at like 6:30 the next morning. Like don't feel, you know, guilty about just sleeping in. Put away your devices, you know, these kind of shorts out there, you know, it's really taking over people's attention span. So be mindful of things like that, like kind of delete apps that make you tune into like clips of certain things, and be mindful of the type of content that you're consuming and how it is you're spending your day and your time. You know, really push yourself to organize your home and your space and to keep yourself organized and focused. If many of you have children as well, spend time with them. Okay, spend as much one-on-one time with them as you possibly can. I feel like that's where a lot of your focus is right now, because a lot of you, again, you have very clear expectations of what it is you want out of a mate, is what I'm hearing, divine feminine. And that's what's really fueling this connection between you two, is like in the background, your divine masculine is feeling it and they're striving for it. Okay, so let's get the best course of action for the divine feminine right now, and then we'll wrap up the reading by getting a message from the romance angels about, you know, what you two may not be able to fully see, but it's brewing between you two. So divine feminine, what is your best course of action right now? I am feeling a lot of focus from the feminines. Let's see what fell. Okay, yeah, a lot of focus from the feminines. That's what I was telling you guys. Your cutoff game is strong, yo. We have the Queen of Swords. Okay, so someone who is strong, patient. That's why many of you may be watching this reading, because you're, deep down inside, you're patient with this twin flame journey. You're aware at an intuitive level or a twin intuitive level that, this person came into your life to assist with your soul path. Many of you are out of the 3D by now. You understand that this is a mission you've taken on. This person isn't going to go away, but you're just more prepared to deal with the interactions between you both, and really dissect it at this point with the Queen of Swords here. Pull out your sword and dissect each and every experience between you two and really find out what it's teaching you. And many of you are staying true to those lessons, learning those lessons and moving forward. Okay, you're self-sufficient, you're funny. I feel like many of you just have a sense of humor as a way of protecting yourself. It's armor, right? Like a lot of you guys too that listen to my channel, I know that you're tarot readers yourself in the community, and I know that the Queen of Swords represents many of you. You can do this type of work, read tarot, and open up yourself to the messages to be able to share it with the collective, because I feel like there is a big majority of you who have been through some shit in life, and you're like, bring it, motherfucker. And it's never torn you down. So naturally the universe guided you into doing this type of work because it knows it comes with a lot of criticism and scrutiny and pressure, but many of you are just like, bring it. Bring it, I'm ready. That's why a lot of you have had to go through a lot of tough circumstances before you hopped onto YouTube, and the universe just started making life easy for you because, you didn't falter, you didn't bow down, to kind of like the corporate world type of thing, right? Just people in general, the public. Many of you know how to handle yourselves with care. And handle the world with care. It's not to say you're just bussing up in wherever you go, but that's why that Justice card came. I'll tell you guys, this card kept following me around my house, because I was cleaning up my house today, and I had put away my tarot boxes away because it was just creating so much clutter in my home. As much as I love the boxes, guys, I was like, oh gosh, like I need to declutter my home and like lighten up some space. And so I took all my cards out because I use them. But this deck, I came across a kitty deck, and the Justice card came out, and I was like, why is the Justice card came out? I was like, that's interesting. But the Justice card, I feel like it kind of goes hand in hand with the Queen of Swords, or the Queen of Winter here, because it's like she has the candle in her hand here, the kitty has the flower. You have the ability to cut through the bullshit in order to do what you have to do for yourself. And I feel like it's setting a great example in this connection, to the point where your divine masculines can't help but feel attracted to you, because deep down inside, it's what they signed up for also, was to experience, this great level of love, however it's happening between you two. But I will tell you, when the Queen of Swords shows up, it's asking the divine masculines to kind of, cut the bullshit. Like, if you need to stand up to whoever it is you need to stand up to, then do it. But I'm not going to do this in secret with you, because I'm nobody's secret. I'm a priority. This is a divine feminine who you're putting your foot down, where it's like you're saying what you want as the divine feminine energy. And I feel like, believe me, when the divine feminine puts her foot down and says what she wants, like, your masculines, they're attracted to that energy because they want to fertilize it. They want to fertilize whatever idea you have, that egg that you're carrying, that Empress energy, right? So it's like you have to conjure up what it is you stand for, right? What it is you ideally want. And I feel like many feminines at this time are gravitating towards just a healthy, happy planet. Divine masculine, divine feminine coming together, spreading their seeds together, spreading their plants together, right? Letting it root and take, take growth. And I feel too like, it doesn't even have to be like children. I feel like many of you have like beautiful ideas and conversations with your counterpart, and you have creative projects that you would love to start with them and work with them on, that it would make the both of you feel so fulfilled and so good at heart. This is the type of really experiences, I feel, that both of you like think about silently without telling anyone. And that's what your divine masculine is kind of waking up to at this time. It's like you never stray from this agenda, that you're here for a purpose, divine feminine. And when it comes to dealing with your divine masculine, it's like, if they come with anything else, it's like, and a lot of you are going to feel me on this one, but your counterpart, no one is like them. And that's, the universe designed it that way. But this Queen of Swords, you're able to see through that illusion. It's like, no matter how attractive, how, 3D, like on the 3D level, your person seems to be magnetic, you stick to your values. Okay. And that is the test. And that is what makes you romantically attractive. And so your masculine finds you like, I want to attain this divine feminine in my life. Like, if they're going to spread their seed, they don't want to do it with anybody else but you. And again, guys, it doesn't have to mean having kids, right? Because a lot of you are older on the journey. You can't. Many of you already have kids already. It is about, spreading the seed, meaning like the 3. If a lot of you are seeing 333 and 333 has a significant role to play in your life, you could be 33 years old right now listening to this reading. Your life path number could be a master 33. It's because you guys are meant to come here and do something more, leave your mark, leave an imprint on this world. And it's like, a lot of you know it because spirit won't leave you alone. The universe won't leave you alone. That's why many of us delve into tarot, because it connects us to our higher self, right? It validates what our higher self is already communicating to us, right? And it's a personal tool for us to communicate from our higher self to our 3D self, to be like, oh yes, that's what I'm meant to do. That's what I'm supposed to do. So I'm going to read you guys the message here. It says, let go of people and things that no longer serve you. I feel like that the energy that your divine masculines are in, many of you are just like, if it's not serving me, like, I'm okay, I don't want it. Now is the time to focus on your career, unmarried or divorced individuals. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, especially with like the unmarried or divorced individuals. It's many of you who, like, you're sending off that strong message to say, like, stand up, stand up. Many of you, it could be to like again, spouse, or again, like parents, right? Divorce in a sense where it's like telling another person that it's like, I'm unhappy in this situation and I would like to see it transform. So, a lot of tough lessons, a lot of big lessons going on right now, for both of you, I feel. But let's go ahead and end off the reading, guys. What does the universe want you to know on the low that they're working on revealing in this connection? It could be a lesson that you two have signed up to learn with one another, something that keeps you both grounded and a little bit more patient with one another on the journey. Because I know how it is on a twin flame connection, like on the journey. It's like you may be done, but it's like your heart doesn't just forget them, right? It's like there's still this energetic feeling within your heart that you feel towards them. So if many of you are just like, why me, Lord, then let's see what that's all about. Okay, so we have let your friends help you. Okay, so ask for and accept support from others. So at this particular time, especially with the 2 aces coming out, because with the aces, it's almost like, if you guys look, there's hands that are offering something, right? So let your friends help you, I feel, is the universe saying to you both at this time, yes, this is a twin flame journey. Yes, this is a twin flame connection that you both are in. Stay away from the masses, shut out everybody's opinion on what they think a twin flame is, and, connect to me more, because I'm the one that'll give you guys the answers. That's why the hand is coming out of like, thin air, the clouds. Let your friends help you is like, talk to God more about your connection. If many of you really need to know, sorry guys, they're just doing some window cleaning on my balcony and it kind of scared me a little. But yeah, like if many of you want to know about your counterpart or your twin, you want a sign. You want a sign if it's okay to move forward. If you want a sign of like, what's going on with me right now? Like, why can't I stop thinking about them? Why can't I get out of this energy? Ask God for protection, okay? Because God will help you create those new beginnings with the Ace of Wands, feeling more purpose, more passion, remembering the purpose and passion of the twin flame journey, and also remembering the love, or getting a reset on the love between you both. Okay, so let your friends help you guys connect with, your ancestors. If many of you feel kind of weird connecting to, like, angels and spirit guides, you don't know how to feel about it just yet, just connect to God directly, or your ancestors, okay? People who have, been in your family lines, great grandmothers, grandmothers even, who have passed on. Just ask that they help guide you on the journey, okay? But yeah, guys, not to worry at this time. Everything is well. Everything is transforming the way that it needs to. And I feel like many of the divine masculines are having a lot of the epiphanies that they need to at this time. All right. So you guys take it easy. You guys take care, and I'll catch you in the next reading, okay? All right. Bye, guys.